Hello and thanks for joining me for some more of the Last Caretaker, where we are currently in the launch control at Exodus Station. We launched our rocket last episode and we picked up our reward. In between episodes I've been clearing out a bunch of the stuff here. Not that I really need the resources, but since the last update the level cap has been raised. But if we have a look at this ceiling, it's all blotchy and I can hear some squelchy noises. We look over here. I missed this last time. There's a hole there, so you could stack up some furniture here and climb up. There's also another entrance around the corner here where I've stacked up some boxes up here. So we're going to hop up here, pull that grate away. And I think I just hit myself in the head with it. And if we hop up here, got some of these guys to take care of in here. Alright, and this one. Okay. So there's not a lot up here. There's a couple of ultra tech scraps. Got a robot here. A monitor. But I'm not going to worry about the sleeping bag. I've got more than enough iron. So then we can hop down here and we're back in this room. So now we are going to do the last listener. And can't really see because of the shitty weather, but our boat is over there. So I'm going to head back to the boat and I'll see you when I get there. Okay, so we're back at the boat. I'm going to disconnect this. And I'm just going to leave this gas cable here. So then when we come back, I actually hear a phone ringing. So let's go pick up the phone.
If you're still there, please don't answer. I don't think I could survive the proof.
Okay. So I suppose these logs will probably be showing up in here. But anyway, yeah, I'll leave that cable there so that next time we come back here, when we want to empty our oxygen and methane into the station, we can just hook that up. Alright, so let's go to the map. And we are here. We picked up our drop pod in the last episode. Don't need these ticked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the last listener station, so that's where we're heading next. So that is behind us, which means we need to do a bit of a U-turn. So we'll spin the boat around. And we'll cruise off in that direction. And if you are just joining me for the first time, there will be a link in the description below for the full playlist of this run. I do other survival games as well. But this is just under a 4K journey. It's going to take a little while. It's probably going to be pretty uneventful. So I won't put you through the journey. I will pause the recording and I will see you when we're a little bit closer. Okay, so we are coming up on the location. It's still crappy weather because every time I try and record it's always crappy weather. The first thing we're going to do though is take out the mines that are scattered around the perimeter. So we'll get in a little bit closer. We should trigger the dialogue pretty soon. There's a few mines scattered around here.
The last listener station. There's very little known about this facility. Perhaps the top of that tower is our best bet.
Okay, and she's talking about that tower there that's kind of isolated from the rest. But we are plug in our electric rifle here. Let's take out these mines. That's a resource pod, not a mine. Let's take out this one. Missed that one. Missed that one. Let's get a full charge on this one. It's a bit rocky. Got it that time. Alright, it's one over there. I don't know if I can quite get it from here. It's one through there. Got that one. There's a couple up front. Get this one. Can I get that one without destroying the boat? Yep. Alright. Let's reel in our cable. Let's just have a quick look down the front there. Okay, we do have another one over there, so let's just plug in here. We'll hop up on our box. Get rid of that one. Missed. So these sights are off. You want to aim at the top of the crosshair, not in the middle. I think there might be one or two more mines on the other side of those pylons there. Why is that switched off? So apparently with the last update, different things hitting your buttons can switch them on and off. But let's just have a look. I think maybe we might have got all the mines. I'm just going to cruise forward a bit around here and see if there's one or two I missed on the other side, but I think I got them all. Yeah, is that one right around there, or is that just a resource pod? I'm pretty sure. No, that is a mine. Okay. So, let's plug in our rifle here and we'll take care of that one. Alright, looks pretty clear. So, let's move ourselves up to the middle platform there. Or not, it's not the middle platform, but the platform there that's by itself. So, this one that you can see that has a bridge across to it has an elevator, but obviously that is not powered just yet. See if I can sneak through here. And oops. Alright. Chuck it in reverse. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can go in reverse. Come on. probably would have been quicker to just go forward and circle around. I can't see shit because of this weather. Why the hell is it always stormy every time I try and record? Let's chuck down the anchor there though and see if we can hook in here. Alright, that should do us. Yeah, thank you. Alright. And what I'll do is I'll pull up the anchor just to relieve tension between the mooring and the anchor. And because I don't trust the anchor, or I don't trust the mooring rather, I'll drop the anchor again. And we should be pretty good. Okay, so on me I have enough parts to make a battery and a solar panel. And I've got a few bits and pieces. So we're going to cruise up here. All the way up these stairs. And a little bit dark up here. Okay, when we get up here, there is a ball up here. I'm going to plug my rifle into my backpack. Let it have a full charge. Bang. I'm going to duck behind here while I charge up the rifle again. And she's fully charged. Boom. Okay. I'm not going to do too much looting and dismantling on video. I can do most of that off camera. But these guys tend to glitch out. So I'd rather get rid of him straight away. I will pick that up. There are some bits and pieces of resources around here. Grab the cables. Over here, this grate here is a telltale sign that up here there is a spot that you can get in. Let's grab ourselves a box here. Plunk that there. Jump up here. And it looks like there's nothing here, but we can piff that out the way. And get ourselves some plans. There's not much else up here. A few things to dismantle there. So, alright, let's continue up here. There's a few more bits and pieces that we can collect here. There's a dead robot there. Alright, we are going to pop down a battery here. This should solve our encumbrance problem. In a moment it should. We can open this door without having power just yet. Not a lot in here. Alright, but our battery is built, so hop on top of it and climb up here. And I think, let's see, maybe this corner. Let's pop up a solar panel there. Spin it around until it goes green. That'll do. Let's pop one of these extenders over here. Wait for that to finish building. Plug it in there. I suppose I can turn the flashlight off now. We'll jump down here. Plug that in there. Plug that in there. Alright, let's drop that. Plug that in there. And let's plug that into our backpack. And put it one way so it empties backpack into the battery. So that canister that we just hooked up, that weighs twice as much as one of these. And it holds this. Actually, yeah. This holds. It holds the same amount. But, yeah, it weighs twice as much. So that's when it's not equipped. So the backpack weighs even less when it is equipped. That's now half full. Alright, so we can hook this in here, flip the switch. Alright, just going to have a quick look around here. Just going to pick up some loose stuff and then I'm going to go back to the boat. I guess I'll do the robot in case he falls off the edge. Oops. Oh well, I was going to go back to the boat anyway. While I'm down here, we can come down under here and we can head up here, and I do have company. Turn on the eclipse and get rid of all these guys. Alright. So, this is the platform that our boat is hooked up to. We are up under the middle of it. So in here there is a couple of memories. Another one up there. And a few other bits and pieces. Okay. But let's get back up to the boat. Okay. I don't need all that running while the boat's not running. So let's pop some stuff away. I have turned that stuff off, but it's still making a bunch of noise. I don't think I'm going to need the rubber. Not going to need glass. Fabric. Okay. Let's pop these away. And we've got ourselves some paint. Pop that in there. We'll have to muck around with the paint pretty soon and check out what that's all about. Let's grab a quick bit of a charge here. Quick bit of a health top up. Put your tool away. Actually, let's top up our backpack. And swap it over and top that one up too. Attach that to our hotbar so it can hit the number 8. Hit F, that'll hook it up to our rifle. Let me see. Alright. A couple of the smaller consumable batteries. Put those in there. That noise is from this, which is currently turned off from this switch, but it's still making a bunch of noise. But we're going to head back up here now. Well, actually, I need some more supplies. If I can have some frames would be nice. Jesus. Whew. Okay. Shouldn't have spare bits. I must have crafted too much shit. Alright. This here should be the exact amount of stuff for one more battery and one more solar panel. So we'll cruise back up here now. And I think maybe I might take out some of these angels, because they do annoy the hell out of me. Are you connected to my rifle or not? Connect up to the rifle. Okay. Let's get rid of these guys. That's one down. Let's hide in here while we get up to full charge again. Charge up our rifle again. Right. That's 3. I think there's 4, maybe. Might as well take care of that hole down there while we can. While we hook up the power. If I can see him. Something just fell down there. Alright, he's gonna hide. There's another one over there. Can barely see it because it's crappy weather. There's one up there. Got another one here. All right. Don't know if we can get the one up the top from here. He's going to be a bit of a bitch. And now they're both in hiding. And I wish they would give you a cancel on this gun. Oh, there he is. No. Alright. So, what I'll do... Let's grab our cable. Let's hop up here. Before she give me trouble. Because of where I put that connector. Okay. These guys are a pain in the butt. So I'm getting rid of them for no other reason than to get them out of my way. You too. Come on. Okay, there. Yep, plug you in there, you in there. Let's hop up here. That's better. Right. Yeah. Plug in my rifle there. What's going on here? Okay. And of course he's going to go into hiding. Let's try this one. Alright, I don't even know if I'm hitting him. Alright, I don't think I'm going to worry. I think we'll be able to get him when we're a bit closer. So let's flick this switch. And that's going to extend this bridge across. And I'm going to dismantle these guys because, like I said, they glitch out. They cause all sorts of problems for me. This guy too. Okay. Let's grab that stuff. Oop, you're going away. Let's just toss all this gear out of the way here. Just want to make a bit of space over here. Well, actually, yeah, okay. So I think what I'll do, pop down a battery about here somewhere. That should be fine. Piff that over there. Let's pop up here. Alright, over here I think, let's pop up a solar panel here, and you can fit it. You're just going to have to spin it around until it finds a spot that it likes. We will put in a cable extender over here. Let's grab that. Hook that in there. Grab this one and we'll jump down. Hook that in there. Let's see. Alright, so pop in a cable extender about here. Pop one in here. Pop one around here somewhere. We can open this door. There is the where we plug into. I don't think we need this for any reason. So let's grab one of these and pop it there. Pop one about here and there. Alright. Let's grab this. Put it in here. Put that one in there. That one can go in there. This is still locked because we need to turn it on in there. So plug that in there. Let's this cable and bring it around up here. Plug this one in up here. This one across here. Now I can flip that on. Okay. And we can see we've got a whole bunch of slime in there, and they can actually get me through the wall. Can I get them through the wall? It would appear not. Okay. So, alright, let's go over here and shut this guy up. Charge up our rifle here. I don't know if that's just ricocheting or if we're getting him. Alright, I think we are getting him. Just not getting him full on. That got him. Right. That should make things a little bit quieter around here. There's still another one up there. Alright, but let's switch over here. Let's pop this pack here on. And let's attach that one up to our flamer pistol. These slime. Okay, let's just go turn the light on. Man, that's a lot of angry bubblegum. Alright. And there goes the... what did the power go out for? There is charge in this. Obviously not enough to run these lights. Or did we hit the switch? Okay, so switches can be toggled by things hitting them now since the latest update. All right, let's head up here and get some of these through the stairs. get those ones under there. Get these guys. Alright, so still a couple there. Yeah, let's hop on our electrical backpack again. And put that back on my action bar. We'll hit number 8. We'll hit F to connect it to our electrical rifle. Alright. That should make things a little bit more quieter. I think that's all of them now. Pretty sure that's all of them. I will dismantle him. As soon as I do, the humming stops. Alright, so I think we're pretty good. So we can, alright, what I might do, we'll, that hose, grab this stuff. Let's head down here. Don't think we're going to need the electric rifle anymore here. So what I might do is let's just empty our backpack into here. Swap it over for the other one. And we'll empty that in there too. Right, put that away. Give that a little bit of juice in there. And now we'll put our flamer back on. We'll pop that back onto our action bar so we can just hit 8F. Alright, and we are a little bit encumbered, so I think maybe what I'll do is I'll go drop some shit off into the boat. See, I can't run very fast. I think maybe what we'll do, let's just go for a swim. Yeah, we'll climb up here, drop off some stuff. Let's just get out of place so I can shine my light on these guys. Okay, let's get up here. Alright. So, let's drop off some of this stuff. Drop off this stuff. It's a nice little bit of bio light there. Alright, won't need the fabric, I don't think. Not gonna need the glass. Or the rubber. We'll need copper, some of the copper, plastic. Let's see. I don't need the Omni Sparks anymore, or that. Okay, should be good to go. Let's oops, not that one. Get away, please. Grab a quick health top up. A quick little charge up here. And let's just fill up our petrol backpack. Okay. Hook that back up to our flamer. And we'll get back up here. Alright, so we already went up there. Let's cruise across here. Now, actually, over here, somewhere, there is a little ledge just here that we can carefully drop onto. And we can find some plans here. Some blueprints. May as well take care of this guy because I don't want to try and come back down here again. Not fussed about the metal. Don't think there's anything else just there. We can come down. Yeah, may as well take care of that guy. There's a few things in here, perhaps. Yep, so there's another robot guy in there. Nothing super exciting. We can come down here. There's a big sort of warehouse area down here. There's a whole bunch of boxes with stuff. Another robot guy there, more boxes up here. There's a little nook in here with a guitar. So there's a few little corners to check out. A bunch of stuff up here. Yeah, not much. So that elevator we should be able to use now goes to the other platform. Some pieces in here. All right. There are some stairs down here. And I will get this guy so he doesn't glitch out. Okay. Not gonna worry too much about everything else, but now if we wanted to, we could hook the boat up down there and just use this elevator. Have a quick look at what's up on top here. Another bunch of junk. Not much else. Some more memories. Another guitar. That's about it though. Alright. We have some more paint here. In here. Not a great deal, but there is a tree. So I don't know if I found all the secrets here or not. Probably not. There's probably a whole bunch that I've missed. But if we go back up here. Okay. That away. Yeah, we should be able to make this jump. Yep. Some more paint there. Don't think there's anything else in here. Exactly. What is thumping around? Is that just me running into boxes? I don't know. But we can open this door. Grab this stuff. Flick that light on. Down here, there's not much. A few bits and pieces to dismantle. Alright, so back up here. Now this one, I tried, see that vent up there? So I tried stacking boxes up there, trying to get in there, and whatever I did, I couldn't get to it. If I pick this up and chuck it at the vent, it knocks the vent out. And then we should be able to, if you're any good at parkour, which is not my strong suit. Now let's see. Should be able to get in there like that. And in here we will find some more, couple more bits and pieces. And a major lag spike. Not much else here. I might just grab that terminal while I'm here so I don't have to come back in here again. But I'm not fussed about the other stuff. I'll grab blue stuff, that's fine. Alright, so I think I've got most of the secret areas. I don't know if you found any more in this location that I missed, then leave me a comment down below. Don't forget all the boxes up on these shelves here. Yeah, we've got all these corners. Alright, so let's get back to what we're doing. It's not down here, it's up the stairs. And let's just have a quick look around here. Lots of boxes of resources and plenty of stuff to I think we've been down there. Plenty of stuff to dismantle. A few bits and pieces down here. So I'm guaranteed that there's probably at least one or two more secrets somewhere on this station that I've missed. But let's get back to the relay. Have a decent amount of power in our battery by now, so let's grab a cord here and hop down. And just gonna jump down here with it. Alright, and I don't want it to be dangling across the doorway, so I'm just going to pop one of these up here and hook it in. Hook that in there. Okay, so back up here, and out in here.
It would seem to be another relay, but this one looks different to the others. Let's activate it.
Just going to turn my light on and try and entice these guys out here. Alright. And we flipped the light on. I must have hit it accidentally. It's fine. Alright, I hear ya. There you are. Okay. So. Now we want to plug in here. And that is now charging. It does say repair communications arrays 2134. There's lots of stuff in here to dismantle with a lot of aluminum and we've got Ultratech scraps. All these monitors, they're really good for dismantling and stuff. So this guy, Ultratech scraps. But we're going to head back up top here now. Pull out our repair tool and fix this up. So iron, plastic and copper. Same as this one. And this one. And the fourth one. Okay. And I think there's possibly a couple of bits and pieces around here. Not a lot, I don't think. Nope. There's some paint. Okay. So now all there is to do is wait for this to charge up. It's already charged up, so flip the switch.
Quiet words from the listener. Yet, did you truly think only seed vaults carried our hope?
Okay. So now I'm not sure what locations exactly that gave us. Is it these? There's a whole bunch of them. I'm not sure. Were they on the map before? Sorry. These here. So they look very suspiciously the same as the Seed Vault Prometheus. But but I can't recall if they, I don't think they were showing up on the map before, so I think that might have been those. All right. So I think pretty much found as many of the secrets around here as I think I'm going to. And we've finished the last listener. So I think we'll, I think in the next episode we'll explore some other places and see if we can trigger 1 or 2 more quests. I'll dismantle some of this stuff off camera. But that is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.